Hello, this is Brian again. Welcome to part 3. So, this is the way I came down over here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go this way. This is the tree. I was wondering if it was a Japanese black pine, but no, this appears to be a California native. Monterey Pine, Pinus radiata radiata. This appears to be a Monterey Pine. Yeah, this is a Monterey Pine right here. Wow, yeah. See, the cones are whirled around the branches. So this is a Pinus radiata radiata. This is a California native. Not here to San Diego County, but it is commonly planted here. 3 needles in a bundle. Yep. Yeah, this is a Monterey Pine. Yeah, since the trail went over this way, I figured I'd take a look at this. Yeah, this is a Monterey Pine. Very cool. They're quite commonly planted here in the coastal portions of San Diego County. Yeah, it's a Monterey Pine. Pretty cool. So, I'm going to walk up this side now. So I came from that side earlier. So we're going to close out the loop by exploring this trail now. Like I said, this is a pretty short hike. It's really short. Wow. Morning. Morning. Yeah. It's a very short hike. Artemisia Dracunculus, spiny redberry. I've been seeing them off on the side of the trail periodically. Here's a population of it right here. Wow. It's weird, ever since moving back from OC, I haven't really seen the Artemisia elicifolia, the hollyleaf redberry. I've been almost exclusively seeing the spiny redberry. I haven't done a spotlight on the hollyleaf redberry. I know I pointed it out plenty of times in the past on hikes in the coastal sage scrub and chaparral in OC and LA County, and even in the forest. Ooh, bristly golden aster. This is a subspecies of Heterotheca echioides. I'm not sure if this is subspecies echioides or subspecies, wait a minute, sessiliflora. Heterotheca sessiliflora. That's what I meant to say. Yeah, this is Heterotheca sessiliflora. I don't know if this is variety or subspecies sessiliflora echioides. Not really sure, but this is bristly golden aster. It's actually related to the telegraph weed or telegraph aster, which is Heterotheca grandiflora, which is usually a more upright. You can get much taller. But yeah, it's bristly golden aster right there. And it looks like we got Phacelia ramosissima, branching Phacelia over here too. Been noticing that quite a bit in the revegetation area. So yeah, pretty interesting, the kind of interesting plants that are found here. There's a fleabane. I'm pretty sure that's Aragarin foliosus, but can't be 100%. Still a lot of learning curves for me when it comes to herbaceous plants, but picking up the pace. That's why I love coming to these different spots, because usually I'll find something that I haven't really seen before. So kind of gives me a chance to learn more about our native flora by experiencing it. Looking at this Baccharis right here, I'm wondering if this is, I think this is coyote brush. There's another species. I talk about broom Baccharis, Baccharis cyrothroides. I talk about that one a lot, and I talk about coyote brush a lot. They're fairly similar, sometimes easy to confuse, but there are at least a couple other woody shrub species of Baccharis. And one of them is called emery or willow Baccharis, and that's Baccharis salicina. This one I'm going with coyote brush on this one, but Baccharis salicina, willow Baccharis, has longer and narrower leaves, not as long as mule fat, not quite as long as mule fat, but definitely longer, more linear leaves. But I don't think that was it. I think that one was coyote brush. But considering the insane amount of mixing a lot of those species can do, growing together and integrating, hybridization is most certainly a very possible occurrence between them, because they're closely related. Baccharis species, I've seen likely evidence of it in my own garden, where I collected broom Baccharis seeds in San Diego and grew them in my Orange County patio, my patio in Orange County, and I ended up with some plants with intermediate characteristics between broom Baccharis and coyote brush. I could swear they're hybrids. Okay, you see that little upright plant? Yellow flowers on it? That is the telegraph weed, or telegraph aster, Heteroteca grandiflora. You see, this site here is a little more disturbed because people are churning it up to regrow the natives, and you're more likely to find those in more disturbed sites, so more upright, narrow in habit. So there you go, bristly golden aster versus telegraph weed, both closely related species. So this is a north-facing slope over here. I'm seeing lots of very luscious chamise. Oh, and here we are. Wart stem ceanothus, Ceanothus verrucosus, on this north-facing slope here, and some very luscious mission manzanitas up on the ridge. Very tall mission manzanita right over here. Wow. So yeah, this is a very botanically interesting area. Oh, and look at that lemonade sumac. Oh, wait a minute. Is that all the lemonades? No. Yeah, there's a lemonade sumac over here, Rus integrifolia. But there's a huge scrub oak behind it. Now, I'm not going to leave the trail because you're supposed to stay on the trail here. Yeah. Yeah, this is the lemonade sumac, Rus integrifolia. This appears to be a Quercus acutidens. Very large. They call it Torrey's hybrid oak or Torrey's scrub oak. That's Quercus acutidens, I think. I'm pretty sure that is. It's definitely got that slightly grayish cast to it, and the much larger leaves than you expect on Quercus berbertifolia or Quercus dumosa. Here it is right here. I'm pretty sure this is acutidens. This has to be acutidens. It's got a slightly bluer cast, slightly grayish bluer cast. Not completely, not as much as its parent, the Engelmann, one of its parents, the Engelmann oak, but you can notice a slight lightening in the lightening of the color of the plant. So I was wondering if I was going to see an acutidens. You'll see a lot of those scrub oaks with the large leaves. You'll see a lot of those in the Torrey Pines extension area as well. And I see Delmar manzanita kind of in the background there. That's a local subspecies of Eastwood manzanita, believe it or not. That's Artostaphylos glandulosa subspecies crassifolia. So there's some Delmar manzanita over here too. Camera won't pick it up too well because it's kind of off in on the slope of the hill there. But And that's here too. Ooh, and Mojave Yucca is entering the chat. Still haven't done a spotlight on that. Believe it or not, I was kind of waiting to do a spotlight on it in the area near Big Bear, because it does grow near Big Bear on Highway 18 going down towards Lucerne Valley. Ooh, dragon sagewort, or also known as Tarragon. And this is yet another species of Artemisia that grows here. I've seen this here near sea level, and I've seen it above 6,000 feet in the mountains. This is Artemisia Dracunculus. This is called wild tarragon or dragon sagewort. Now, it's not likely to make a very good culinary plant, the wild ones here, the wild native ones. I've rubbed the leaves on it to see if I can get a nice tarragon smell, and usually it kind of has a kind of bitter aroma to it. So I wouldn't go and use these ones culinarily, unfortunately. But regardless, I can actually kind of smell some of the bitter aroma right now. But regardless, it is one of these cool ephemeral plants. Usually it has a perennial root system. Usually during the fall or so, it usually dies back to its roots and then resprouts in the spring. I know it does in the higher elevations. And there's a huge scrub oak back there. Old scrub oak. Pretty sure that's a Quercus acutidens as well. So, and I think I see mountain mahogany back there. I think I see Cercocarpus minutiflorus, San Diego mountain mahogany. I see a population of that. Of course, the access to it is denied because it's not on the trail. So unfortunately, I can't go over there, and I'm not going to risk trampling over all this revegetation to see that. But I do see a nice Cercocarpus minutiflorus population. This is really incredible. Now, I noticed where I parked, actually pretty close to where I parked, I think. I think I'm just over there. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk all the way to Delmar Heights Road, I think was the name of it. I'm going to walk over there too, so I can get the full experience of this canyon. Maybe I'll see some more stuff. There's some huge scrub oaks in there too. Almost willing to bet that those are Quercus acutidens. I don't have the really detailed hand lens to observe the supposed to be flattened trichomes or hairs on the leaves. But I'm pretty sure that's what those are. Pretty sure those are Quercus acutidens. I'm feeling bold enough to do a spotlight on one soon. Look at that Tory. Just a huge broad crown tree. So yeah, that's leading to the wooden steps that lead up to Durango Road or Durango Drive. So what I want to do is, before I go back, I want to explore the rest of this. There's a humongous scrub oak over there. Right over there. Huge. Monster scrub oak. I'm hoping the trail's going to take me near some of those. Oh, I hope so. I really want to see that really badly. So let's see if I can get some trail access to head off over there. I might have to get off and might have to hike the road. I don't know. If I do, I do. I don't care. I want to go explore this entire park. trail? No. Well, let's see. Is this a trail? I think so. Let's see. Looks like it. Let's see. Maybe not. No, this isn't a trail. Well, I'm just going to walk along the road and find another access point. So I'll see you on the next clip.